biggest issue that came from his video is that I sent a child underwear, and wow, anyone who heard this out of context and was offended.
Do you need context?
And then this boy who made this video about me recently, he asked for the underwear.
Yeah, we picked people.
Okay, wait.
That's enough.
Wait.
Did that boy win these?
Wait.
I don't know. He has to tell me what he wants.
What did he say? Is he being
He said, hi, you have ugly clothes, but I want those ratchet panties and bras signed by Corey because he modeled them well.
Yeah!
It was so ridiculous.
She just manipulated the truth there, and I'm gonna prove it to you. She just manipulated the truth there, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Here's the truth.
We laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
I'm just kidding. Mom, don't worry. I watched the boy wear them online first. We laugh.
Do you know how genuinely angry that makes me? That one of the things that has been held over my head for 3 years, she literally just lied about. She goes, context is everything, and then edits the context to make a child look bad. I am so sorry, but what is wrong with her? All the Colleen fans, or sorry, ex-Colleen fans who are watching, I don't think I ever fully watched Colleen's apology video. It sounds so scripted. Yeah, she probably got... Anyone have any siblings that are under the age of 18? They probably wrote it for her.
He put them on over his clothes and posted about them. It was like a big joke within the fandom.
So by the way, let me talk about that real quick. So she goes, he puts them over his clothes, and it was a big joke within the fandom. Later that day, or later whenever, we were doing a group chat call, and I find them, go in, take them, put them over my clothes, because Corey had DM'd me and asked me whenever I get them, can I do what he did on the live stream? Corey put them on the live stream and was like, Adam. And by the way, on that call, the people who were recording the call then illegally, without my consent, redistributed the thing of a 14-year-old with this to try publicly humiliate me whenever I was 17. And Colleen and Corey were all a part of it. That is illegal. That is illegal. That is illegal.
A few weeks ago, I sent a fan like a single piece of toilet paper. I've always given away weird stuff. And so...
Okay, you give away weird stuff, but you gave away me at 14 your fucking lingerie. That you asked if I want, by the way, which you've never addressed. You were the one that offered me them. And you promised me a letter with them, which I ended up getting, which is why I wanted them. What the fuck do you think I was going to do with your lingerie? I wanted the letter. I ended up getting the letter. Thank God, it was the one thing I wanted. You manipulated and lied about a fucking 14-year-old.
With her platform, it is gross. You are loved, Adam. Sparkling heart.
Thank you.
It was never a sneaky, creepy, gross thing that I was doing in secret.
Yeah, you didn't do it in secret. You did it publicly. You did it publicly.
It was a silly, stupid mistake that now is being blown way out of proportion. He also
Go fuck yourself.
mentioned in his video...
She basically says that it was my mother's fault for not telling her that she was uncomfortable. Mom didn't know about anything because Colleen Ballinger told me not to tell my parents about anything because she was trauma dumping to me and she knew that my parents would make it stop. And I thought I was so stupid that I thought I was protecting my friend for not telling my parents everything. Good job, Colleen. Good job, Colleen, because you couldn't take fucking accountability for anything.
She was very supportive of him being a fan of me.
Yeah, because she's a good mother. Try being one, Colleen.
She commented on a card.
Look at that. She's now weaponizing my mother being a good, supportive mother. Like, being like, she's in my birthday card? What, are you weaponizing that someone was a huge fan of you? What a weirdo.
So this was surprising.
So look at this, by the way. She's leaking my private Twitter from whenever I was a 14-year-old. But I thought you weren't going to talk about a minor, Colleen. I thought you weren't going to talk about a minor. This is my private Twitter account that me and the Weenies had, where we had a private Twitter, where it was on private, and there was only like 14 followers on it. She searched through my private Twitter 2018 to try expose me. Just raise a point. Colleen goes, if if I knew this, I would have, stopped or whatever. So why did Colleen speak to me for years, but the only time that my mother ever messaged her, she never responded to it? Can we talk about that just real quick? She talks about if she ever knew something was wrong. However, she spoke to me as a child for years, and then the one time my mum messages her, she doesn't respond to it, and she openly says she doesn't respond to it.
He did have access to my Miranda Sings Twitter account for one day, not for years.
Yeah, I gave you work for years. I had it for a day. That's what I said in my video.
I've taken a handful of suggestions as to what I should tweet as Miranda from my fans over the years, and he is included in that.
Suggestions. If you watch my video, you will see how for years, word for word, she took my ideas. Word for word, she took my ideas. And a handful, she took all of my ideas. Even in the screenshots that I just posted, she used all of them. So for the proof that I've shown, every single one she used. So if she chose a handful of tweets from fans, why are the only ones that went viral mine?
I used a couple of his tweet ideas.
She used a couple of my tweets years ago.
Literally.
He's asked me multiple times if he can help me.
Because you trauma dumped on Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram about how you feel that your career's fading, and I felt I was helping my friend out because you had already in years prior taken many of my ideas. Unpaid.
And he let me know that he had experience working in social media.
True. Oh my god, she said something true this entire fucking video. Congratulations, we're 8 minutes in. Can we talk about something real quick? Miranda Sings died in 2020. She stopped uploading on the Miranda Sings channel conveniently at the time when she stopped talking to me. Because I was Miranda Sings.
Fans to go on tour with me. I've hired fans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, babe. Let's not use... Look how this is aged. I've hired fans to come on tour with me. Johnny, who went on tour with her, has just spoken up about how Corey was abusive towards him and how Colleen didn't treat him well on the tour. It's very, very, very funny that something she's using to disprove me has now come back and bite her in the ass.
Test run. If it went well, then I want...
Longest test run of my entire life, by the way. 4 years. Oof. My goodness gracious.
to hire it.
I don't get this.
Put zero blame on him at all. It was my...
She put zero blame on me. If you watch my video, she didn't put blame on me at the start. But as the backlash grew, it went from, this isn't your fault, you're really funny, to, I'm now crying, I would never be homophobic. People think I'm homophobic, I can't believe this tweet. Just lying. Bold.
She contradicts herself a lot in this video. Even if you didn't know she's lying, you do. She said she rarely spoke to you, but then says she shouldn't have talked to you as much as she did.
Because she's lying. She can't keep up with her own fucking truth.
Fans.
Yeah.
My fans are many different ages. So yes, there are some teenagers, but there's...
Some teenagers? Okay. We can just end it there. You've just confirmed.
Supporting their passions, learning about them.
How are you supporting your fans' passions when you use them for free? No. You don't want to talk about that. Like, what?
Very much put underneath a microscope, and
You're not put under a microscope whenever you do things wrong. I love my job. Anyway, let's finish this really, really, really great informative video.
However, I'm really, because of you, I have become a better person. The person I am today as a...
Whoa. If this is you as a better person... Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The 33-year-old mother is not the person I was when I started YouTube so many years ago.
Yeah, you're worse now.
Over the last...
How is this video constructive to me? Adam, it's constructive because she constructed it out of thin air.
I'm not a groomer, and
Let's deconstruct that. I am not a groomer. Groomer. A groomer is someone who builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with a child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Colleen Ballinger, you are a groomer, my friend. You know Johnny, who is the ex-employee that spoke up? He tweeted, and my friend tweeted him and was like, you and Adam starting a new podcast called Oversharing.
I sent a child underwear.
And that's that.